This is IGN.
PlayStation console sales fell to their lowest May total in 26 years following the PS5 price rise. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, two video game retailers have announced that they will not be selling Grand Theft Auto 6 due to the highly anticipated title not releasing on a disc. Video Games Plus, a gaming retailer based out of Canada, and an independent gaming retailer known as Lootbox Gaming, have both stated that they won't be selling GTA 6. Rockstar Games confirmed that GTA 6's physical version will not include a disc. Instead, players will be able to pick up a boxed copy that includes a digital code. The physical version will release on November 12, a week ahead of the game's release, so that players can pre-download the game using the code. Video Game Plus pointed to its policy of not selling games that only offer digital codes, and as a result, it will not sell the biggest game of 2026. The retailer noted that this isn't a reflection of Rockstar Games or the game itself, but argued that it's part of their goal of preserving physical media. And the Nintendo Switch 2 has ended its first 12 months on sale as the second fastest selling hardware in U.S. history. New data from Circana reveals the Switch 2 has a 5.9 million U.S. install base after a year. Only the Game Boy Advance's 6.5 million units over its first year in the market exceeds it. Matt Piscatella, Senior Director Video Games at Circana, said, Nintendo has said Switch 2 is its fastest-selling hardware ever globally, despite some sales struggles at the back end of 2025 in Western markets. In May, Nintendo said it expected to sell fewer Switch 2 consoles over the console's second year, because Switch 2 sales were more concentrated in the launch year in comparison to previous hardware systems. And let's remember that Nintendo will increase the Switch 2's price by $50, raising the console to $499.99 on September 1st. May was a catastrophic month for PlayStation and Xbox sales in the US, driven by price rises that have clearly had a significant impact on consumer interest in buying a new console. Sony raised the price of PS5 consoles in April, bringing the cost of a standard PS5 to $649.99, the PS5 Digital Edition to $599.99, and the PS5 Pro to $899.99. Those price rises appear to have dented PS5 sales in the US in May, when, according to new Circana data, PS5 spending fell 43% year-on-year, and unit sales plummeted 58%. Xbox didn't do much better. Surprisingly, Xbox Series hardware spending actually grew 7% versus a year ago, but unit sales fell by 12%. That's the result of Xbox Series costing more in May versus the previous May. Microsoft increased the Xbox console price by $20 to $70 in the US last October. Matt Piscatella, Senior Director Video Games at Circana, said PlayStation hardware unit sales fell to their lowest May total since May 2000. Which seems pretty terrible for Sony. Meanwhile, Xbox hardware unit sales were the lowest ever recorded for a May month. Bad all around. Hammering home the point that getting into console gaming has become more expensive, Circana said. The average price paid for a new unit of video game hardware reached $502 in May, up 14% compared to a year ago, $440. May 2026 PS5 average pricing increased by 33% versus a year ago to $672, with Xbox Series up 22% to $524. Traditionally, consoles get cheaper over the course of a generation, not more expensive. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Esmeralda Leon, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
SpokenLayer.